This is 28-year-old Kaia Seeley and her partner Joshua Samaru. On January 20th of this year, they were both shot multiple times in an incident involving Trinidad and Tobago police. Joshua's life was taken. Kaia was left partially paralyzed. Their child's empty car seat was left riddled with bullet holes. The whole country saw video footage of the shooting and called for the police involved to face consequences. But now, seemingly inexplicably, the police have announced that Kaia, who is still undergoing treatment for her injuries, will face criminal charges in Joshua's death. Not the police, Kaia. Now, this is all horrifying, but it feels very familiar to me. First, there's that feeling that many of us have felt over and over again in our lifetimes as Trinidad and Tobago citizens. That big, crushing weight of power doing what it wants with no regard for our lives. That feeling that injustice can't done. But second, does it feel like we are being experimented on? I thought immediately of the US shooting of Renee Good, which happened just 2 weeks before Kaia and Joshua were shot. That shooting was also captured on camera. People saw it and were angry and protested, but ultimately the authorities defended what had happened. And people were basically told not to believe their lying eyes. This is what happens under fascism. George Orwell warned us in 1984. The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. And I say experimented because it feels like they are pushing us to see just how much we will accept, just how much their social media manipulation will use our existing divides around things like race and gender to make us say, well, he or she deserved to die. And this is not conspiracy theory. We know for a fact that this happens. We know, for example, that Cambridge Analytica interfered in Trinidad and Tobago elections in 2010 and used race baiting as a tool for voter suppression. We also know that our current government is a great admirer of the US government, which uses these tactics. In the coming days and weeks, keep a watchful eye out for those who will tell you to be calm and logical and try to stamp out the fire of your outrage. Because this is a long-used tool to keep the masses in line. And conveniently, this logic continues time and again, not to serve the interests of the people, but rather the interests of those with power.